shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
LeBron James is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Matthews in the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. It's Anthony with the drive. Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Anthony dishes to Howard. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
George passes to Galloway. Can't hit from in close.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Here's Bayless. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bayless has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's George. Makes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy pass. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
There's been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the Bucks. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Howard. Booker comes in for George. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Z. And it's Williamson for Langston Galloway. Dellavedova gets to Dallenberg. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Dallenberg. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the dunk by Humphries.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
LeBron with the block. Here's Booker. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bucks trailed by 10. Here's Matthews. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Matthews. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Kid Gilchrist has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
Parsons dishes to James. Booker pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his second basket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
They're forcing the ball inside, working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's James. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. Steele leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Bucks with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron. Barnes comes in for Parsons. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Jared Bayless. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Dallenberg. And it's Pondexter in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Matthews gets it to go.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Z's check. Bucks trail by 6. Thomas goes in. He kicks it to Humphries. Here's Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Stolen by Thompson. And the dunk by Barnes.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty from that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Matthews into the lane. Back to Barnes. From the arc. That drops. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Over to the wing. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Anthony. Also Howard out there. Paul George is out there with Quincy Pondexter. And it's Galloway in at the 1. Here's Thomas. Anthony with the block. It's George on the wing. Here's Galloway. Plumlee with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. And Thomas, here we go. Passes to Barnes. No good from outside. Cleveland's on 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Galloway kicks to George. He feeds it to Galloway. Pondexter from outside. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got assist number 5 here tonight. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And George kicks to Galloway. The drive by Anthony. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Thomas's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anthony kicks to Howard. Stolen by Thompson. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sanders checked in for Miles Plumlee. LeBron comes in for Thompson. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Barnes. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Tony Douglas. The drive by James. Thomas kicks to Parsons. They double him with George. Bayless's shot is off.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Anthony kicks to Galloway. 5 to shoot. Here's Howard. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Parsons attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Parsons. Anthony, the pass to Galloway. No good on the three.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Parsons' shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Williams dishes to Howard. Thomas with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. And count the basket. He was fouled. He was going to the line for one more.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Matthews, he's checked in for Thomas. Z's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Back to LeBron. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Oh! Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Matthews into the lane. And it's sent back by Howard.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yeah, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Parsons with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. And Matthews kicks to Bayless. The Bucks working the ball around. Parsons' shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's George. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Howard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
Howard plays some great basketball. He's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trailed by 9. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, no holding back. I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, ask for a sub. No time to rest now. Let's get after it. Kevin, he wants everything they've got.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Howard. Fry comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Ralston Galloway.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
To Z. Takes the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Paul George. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Here's Parsons. Buries it down low.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And there's the pass to Z. Outside for George. The dish to Dellavedova. Pass to Fry. From the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.